Hi again. Wrong thing. There we go. It's Allie. As you can see, I'm in makeup. That's because I went out today again. There was this thing called Swaparama. And we were there for like at least 2 hours. It was fun. Well, mainly it was fun because of certain things. Now, for you Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh fans, especially with the card game, one of the places I went to, because it's like kind of one of those, you know when you go to Taste of Chicago or one of those festivals? It's kind of like that, only it's just all stores. It's like a flea market, I guess. That's what I think my mother said it was. Anyway, there wasn't much stuff in the inside except for this one store that was really nice, but that's for more like astrology and everything. But they had two outsides. Now I only got to see really one outside, and I was only at one booth mainly. Which had a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon cards, which I got. It was like the guy was selling them for $5 for a buck. So it was like you could get 5 and all you're paying is $1. I got 1, 2. Let's see. I'll show you as I'm going on. Harpies. I didn't know if I had this card. Karibo. I'll show all the Yu-Gi-Ohs first. Toon World. Now I already have the non-censored version, but this is the censored version of it. Now is there any more Yu-Gi-Ohs? Well, that was 4 Yu-Gi-Ohs, and then there was I got a bunch of Pokemons because it's like, when am I gonna see this again? Mainly I look for legendaries and evolutions, or ones that I really like, or the character cards. So like Team Galactic. Even if it's the Wager, it's still Team Galactic. Now there was a lot more of the character cards, but I decided to go against it. Then I got some, so that's 5. So that was the 5. Those 5 were told $1, and I'll go by 5 just while I'm doing this. I got some commons like Milotic, and actually I learned something. There was a kid there also looking, and he said that for you guys who usually collect the cards, if you want to make sure it's authentic, because there are people who make fakes. Trust me, I've been well, not because the person gave them to me, but it was the person they got them from. I bet, because I got them from some of my cards from family before. So it's like, if they don't know, because trust me, I don't think a 14-year-old would actually know how to make fake cards. I'm not saying any names. Anyway, I got a Corvus as well. But anyway, there's a little line. Now you probably won't be able to see it, but it's like a thin, very black line. And actually there was one card there. Actually there was 2, but one was real, one was fake. I'm gonna show that. I'll just show it now. So there was another one of these, a Darkrai, but it was a different picture. And I let the kid look at it, see if it was real or fake, and it actually was fake. This one is real, and I actually checked all the cards I got before I left. And it's only the Pokemon cards, so let's see. So that was 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I also got a Kirlia. I know I had a Ralts, but I didn't know if I had Kirlia. And a Rotom, so that's so far $2 for 10 cards. Then I also got a Sneasel, which is 3, or 1. Stunky. That and Sneasel were just like, I wanted to make it an even thing at the end, which you'll see why. Purloin I wanted to get. I was happy. Okay, and that's it for common stuff, plus Darkrai. So that was so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So far at least $2, and then once I get to after the next 2, it'll be $3. I got a couple of legendaries like Absol. I count Absol as a legendary because he was in the movie and he was well known. I'm gonna do legendaries first. Now this one's not in great shape, but it was better than nothing. A Jirachi card. So that was $3 total so far. And then I also got a Palkia. And then I found some Eevees finally. Now sadly it wasn't a regular, but it's a dark version, Vaporeon. So it's better than nothing. Flareon. So I finally got one back. When I was a kid, I actually had one, but I traded it for a different card. Was supposed to get a different card, but then they gave me something else instead. It was holographic like the other one, so I was still happy, but I knew I got scammed even back then. Espeon, and last but not least, Leafeon. Now the kid also said, he found a Glaceon, but I don't know if he did or not. And then there was also another inside stand that had these cute little things. This one cost me like $3, and then the guy gave me this for free. It wasn't really, even though it was supposed to be originally $1. I was happy about that. I got a book in there too. But then we went to, and this was all the way out in I think we went to Maribel. I can't remember where this is at. I might do a post later. The next post I do, I will talk about where this whole Swaporama thing is, which is on Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So, like, that was where I was supposed to go yesterday, but I didn't. I went to see my friend. Now, we went to the mall close by there. Maybe there's something. Maybe there's like a tag or something. Whatever. Anyway, I only got 2 things from in there, and they were at Hot Topic. First, I got a little mustache. I look like a Mario glasses. Anyway, that was actually for free because they were doing a clearance with buy one get one free. Now, of course, it's gonna be the thing that costs the least of your items that you'll get for free. So, even though this thing I did had to buy, I wanted it for free, I couldn't because it was a lot more expensive than the mustache. Was Doctor Who Amy Pond. Now, it was the only one that I could find that was in the boxes for the buy one get one free, so this was the only Doctor Who thing. I am so happy. Now I own a bookmark and Amy Pond. This one is not coming out, that's for sure. Now she's got a little bit of scratch on one of her eyes. I can't tell, but it's a really good thing, and I'm really glad I got it. It's never been opened, so that's good. And then I got, of course, a ring and whatever. But we were out for a while, and we enjoyed ourselves, and it was a good time. Anyway, I'm actually watching Pokemon X and Y.
Yeah, legendary.
Oops, sorry. GN's finally made another one. Turns out he was busy with something else, so he couldn't make a post for the last week or so, I guess. And so he was just saying that there's a new anime coming. The new anime's coming out in October as well. When they were doing a movie promo, so it's like we'll have that to look forward to. Now I've only seen one person vote on for that one of my previous the voting episode of my blog. I have been trying to keep an eye out for stuff, but it seems like only one person, which I appreciate her because I know her actually, who voted. But guys, I really want to vote, and I know I sounded terrible when I did Scrubs song, and I apologize for that, but I'm not that bad all the time. So, as soon as I can, because I posted a few things, or shared a few things. Okay, here we go. Okay, no one else has mentioned it on my I'm gonna have to pull up another thing, see if anyone's done it on YouTube. Though I would have seen it. I don't seen if anyone voted or left me a message on YouTube, but it wasn't really. Anyway, actually, last thing I'm gonna talk about is that I'm actually rewatching one of these pretty good old series. Well, it's not old, it's actually pretty current. It's called Total Drama. Now, they've had 4 seasons, technically, but it seems like Amazon and IMDb are splitting it up. Season 1 is singular, and then season 2, 3, and 4, 2 and 3 are split up, which are the first one's Total Drama Island, which is good, which starts it all. Then they go to Total Drama Action, which takes place more with movie and TV or stuff themes. not like the actual genres, not the actual other stuff. Then Total Drama World Tour, which is what I'm rewatching right now because it's just like I was just rewatching it. I don't know why. I guess because I've been reading some stuff about that had 2 Total Drama characters on DB, which is more or less they have to sing at some points, but they go all across the world. And then they did the 4th season, which is Total Drama Revenge of the Island, which is where there's a new cast, and then they showed a few of the other old castmates. Like I remember seeing Bridget, Duncan, I don't know anyone else. Ezekiel turns into a mole person. Anyway, but I'm probably gonna watch all of them all over again. I'm just starting with World Tour and then gonna go Revenge and then try to go to Island and Action. I don't know which. I know that sounds weird, but it's just I want to finish up the World Tour season at least. And then I used to watch it when it was on when it first started, and I actually tried to keep an eye on who won. Like first season was Owen, then second season was either Duncan or Beth. They kept rotating it. Third season I don't know who, and then fourth one I just found out was one of the new cast members who I thought got voted off early. This guy named Lightning. He's this football person, and it's like he refers to himself like he's just so egotistic, and I wish I know who he was up against for like as the last. I mean, like him and who else was besides him was the last one. But so I'll find out. But I mean, I hope they make another season. I really do, because I really enjoy Total Drama and it's really funny. And it also sparks a lot of people's inspiration for drawing stuff, using stuff. I mean, and they always say that they don't own it. So like the Total Drama stuff, they just use it for their inspiration. And like I'm saying, I've been reading a bunch of fan fiction stuff and trying to find some post pictures. If you guys are DP fans from me, you'll see that I've been doing a lot with that lately. Especially with these 2 characters, Noah and Cody. Now I'm gonna probably make another one because speaking of that, I want to talk about something else. So this is me signing off for 2 seconds so I can start my next one, okay?